Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Jantix. I just got sucked into the Defiance beta, and I figured I'd play it for you guys and see what it's all about. Now, I have not played this game before. I didn't even really hear about it till like last night. Applied for it and got right in, which was awesome.
Listen up, people! We just passed the Golden Gate. We'll be on site in less than 20. So you got 10 to secure the rest of that gear and get yourself strapped in for a landing. Repeat! 10 minutes until lockdown, people!
That's an unacceptable response. Must I remind you who I am?
What the hell is this?
I don't care what your protocol is. You're here to help me, so that's what I want you to do.
You're dismissed, Private. What's the problem, Von Bach?
You better get your men in line, Captain Grant. I want my equipment out of storage. My Ark Hunters and I depart as soon as we land.
The Earth Republic is in a limousine service. Your gear's locked up and we don't have time to dig it out. Now please, find your seat.
No offense, Captain, but I think your orders were to do as I ask.
My orders come from my superiors. People in Manhattan wearing uniforms, like this. And those orders are to keep you safe while you locate your alleged Arctech.
Alleged Arctech? There is no alleged, Captain. Do you see this? With this Ark core and the rest of the technology that I'll find in the Bay Area, I will repair this world. And be its hero, of course.
You're in a restricted area. Get to your seat.
If anything happens to my gear, I'll send the bill to your superiors.
What an asshole.
Let's move, people! Time's ticking! What is this, a dorm room? Everyone, get to your seats! You two, let's go!
No problem, Cap.
You too.
Ooh. be a male. Yeah, we'll just combines soldiers. Oh, do a veteran, they seem like the most cool. Oh, look at those customization options, that's almost too many. Monkey. I like that. Oh, that's good. And of course, go with the infamous Jantix.
Now, Arc Hunter.
Hold on, Captain. That one isn't wearing your beloved uniform. They don't take orders from you. Sorry about that, friend.
We land in 10. Strap in.
I never got to brief you on your ego implant, so we really need to... What the hell?
Sir, they need you on the bridge.
I think I will actually get to my seat. When we land, don't go anywhere. The ego activation can be a bit jarring without a proper briefing.
Relax. It's just a little turbulence. Completely normal.
No, it's not. We're all gonna die.
She's actually quite charming once you get to know her.
Oh snap.
Which one of these dealies opens this bitch? Ah, nice. Holy Stocko. You're alive. Name's Kastukar. I saw you land. Well, maybe that's not the right word. It was more smashing into the ground than landing. I sort of expected you to be a bowl of soup in there. What are you doing? hear me? You need to sit down. Here, sit down before you pass out. I'm sure you took more than a bump to the head, so rest. Get your feet under you. I'm gonna go see if anyone else needs help. Oh, you might want to arm yourself a bit more. The locals aren't known for their charm.
Hello. Oh, good. You can hear me now. I can sense your nervousness, but don't fret. I'm the Environmental Guardian online device that was injected into your body. You can just call me Ego. Please forgive me. I'm having some trouble getting all the behaviors activated, so we might experience a few hitches at the beginning. But I'll sort it out. We have lots to go over, so we should start.
What?
You can interface with me to signal when you're ready to proceed. Let's try it.
May script be plentiful, and your bullets never run out. You're a fine shooter.
We need to find Mr. Von Bach, but first we'll need to gear up. Von Bach Industries has defense technologies aboard the Strata carrier. I've placed a marker on our map where we'll find some. Excellent. Once you equip that, it will allow me to activate the shield. The shields are running. We're going to need another weapon option. I'm picking up a signal from a crashed mobile armory. Let's hurry. We need to collect the necessary supplies as soon as possible, so we can start looking for Mr. Von Bach.
Move out!
It's not too bad. Controls are pretty nice. Is this?
Move up!
I think this is like an open world FPS type thing.
Assault rifles excel at medium-range combat, but they maintain much of their effectiveness even over long distances. Particular weapon types work better for specific situations, so you'll want to get used to switching back and forth between the primary and secondary weapons. I'm detecting some explosives nearby. We could definitely use those. I've put the location on the map.
This is interesting. I wonder what this game will be like. With more people.
This supply pod is full of grenades. Grab one and equip it.
I think you already know how this works. Pull the pin, throw, and get out of there.
that we're geared up, it's time to train you on the eco powers. First, we'll try Cloak. While using Cloak, you are completely invisible to enemies. Use the power to sneak up behind the projection and attack. Cloak must be activated to prevent the projection from tracing your movement. Now we'll test the Overcharge power. While using Overcharge, your damage inflicted on the enemy is significantly increased. Shoot the projection while Overcharge is activated. The Decoy power is now enabled. Decoy allows us to create a projection in your likeness that will fool and distract the enemy. Take down the projection while it is distracted by your decoy. The Blur power has been enabled. Blur will allow us to move at extreme speeds and increases melee strength during close combat. With Blur active, rush the projection and strike it with a melee attack. Good work! You'll need to permanently choose an eco power for me to integrate.
Should I get Blur or Overcharge? I'll get Blur.
Great! The ego power is initiated and integrated. I'm receiving a signal. I'll patch it through.
Can anyone hear me? I need help down here. It looks like the mutants are getting organized for an attack.
Oh no, we better help her.
We need to shut these dudes down. If we don't, we'll forget about finding any survivors.
I have the ability to hack into most computer systems. Get to that thorium reactor and I'll see what I can do. I'm sure we'll be able to use it to our advantage. Excellent! I was able to reactivate the fissile materials, so the reactor will overload and blow this entire base off the map. We'll need to keep the mutants from disrupting the process.
What did you do to that thing? It looks like it's going to explode!
Our planet. This is the homeland.
This game's pretty cool so far. big explosions.
Thanks. You have an ego implant, don't you? That's amazing. First time I've ever seen one in action. You know, we're gonna make one hell of a team. A little backup can take you a long way in this crazy place.
I'll have a team.
I'm heading to the crash site.
When
They're gonna
dodge
need help.
forward.
I'm sure we'll be in contact. Ark Hunter.
Now she just leaves me here? What a jerk. What a jerk!
My systems have reached a threshold where upgrades have become available. You may now spend an ego unit. Interesting. So I can equip and unequip these, but We need to find out if Mr. Von Bach survived.
I'm picking up signals from a couple of nearby evac seats. Fingers crossed that one of them belongs to Mr. Von Bach. This evac seat is empty. I hope whoever was in there is still alive. Somewhere.
I never thought I'd see someone as dangerous as me.
this game isn't half bad.
We're really lucky to be alive. The crash is horrifying. Oh no. This person didn't make it out alive. I'm detecting a fading ego signal, which means this person must have been a fellow Ark Hunter. It doesn't look like Mr. Von Bach is in any of these evac seats, but I'm receiving several SOS transmissions through my direct frequency. One of them has to be Mr. Von Bach. Let's hurry and check them out.
Let's hurry, guys. What's this? Batteries.
This expedition is in serious jeopardy if we fail to find Mr. Von Bach. He's the only one with the knowledge to unlock the secrets of the Ark Core.
I'm going.
My DNA scan says this is not Mr. Von Bach, but VBI employee number 130. That's not good. She was extremely important to this expedition.
Of course she was.
The mutants are attacking the crash survivors. We can help, but we have to stay focused on finding Mr. Von Bach. My DNA scan
Scout in the area!
His body is one of Mr. Von Bach's employees, but not the man himself. We really need to find him.
We really need to find Mr. Von Bach.
This is the deceased Von Bach Industries tech. I fear the worst. We may have lost everyone. But employee number 445. This is very bad.
Firing!
Whether Mr. Von Bach is alive or dead, it doesn't appear he's near the crash site. I think we're going to need some assistance finding him.
I'm receiving an SOS from Captain Grant now. I'll patch it through.
Repeat. All unarmed and injured survivors, get to cover and stay put. We will find you. All combat-capable survivors, report to the emergency HQ at the New Freedom Rally Point. ASAP.
Hey, Ark Hunter. Did you get that E-Rep message? Meet me at the rally point.
I want to know why E-Rep's here. Let's find the man in charge.
Repeat. The New Freedom is going down. Heavy casualties suffered. Does anyone copy? Captain Grant, sir. The terraforming interference
Keep
is...
trying, Corporal. You keep talking to that thing until your voice gives out. Do you understand?
Sir.
I recognize you. You're one of Von Bach's archives. But who are you? And what are you doing in my base of operations?
Name's Cass. Wait. Did you just say Von Bach? As in Von Bach Industries? The dude they call Death's Merchant? What exactly is going on here?
It's none of your concern, miss.
Sir, we have at least 200 confirmed dead, and nearly twice that injured. With no chance of evac, we don't have nearly enough medical personnel or supplies, sir.
Recon spotted a rundown medical center nearby. Send one of your men to shake it down for supplies.
Yes, sir.
Sir, hostiles on the ridge are sniping the rescue team. Unless they can get into the Strato in the next 35 minutes. Sir, survivors on decks 4 through 7 will likely burn alive.
That will not happen, Sergeant. Pull everyone back, but you tell those men trapped on the Strato that we will get them out.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Eisenhower. Those snipers used to be EMC. Just a bunch of bloodthirsty mutants now.
You're telling me that those things are Earth Military Coalition soldiers?
Yup. Apparently they didn't get the memo when that gig fell apart 12 years ago. They think you're invading.
How do you know all this?
There's a lot of old EMC junk around here, the least of which is Project...
Yeah. Project Tranquility. I know all about it.
Humans and Votans living in perfect harmony. What a bunch of stuff.
Tranquility wasn't a combat operation. The mutants wouldn't have access to firepower capable of taking down a stratocarrier.
Nope. You're on your own with that mystery.
You. Listen. No matter how much it pisses me off, protecting your arrogant boss is critical to this mission. If you help me bring some sanity to this mess, we can work together to find him. Alright then. I need to get my rescue team into New Freedom immediately, so take care of those snipers. Where do you think you're going with this? You're gonna tell me everything you know about this restricted area that you've been wandering around illegally.
Scruggin' era.
That's an uncommon piece of equipment. It'll be more effective than standard gear.
Wish I could drive one of these things.
The rescue team can't move until you cross the valley and take care of the targets on that ridge. Move up! No surrender!
Ooh, sabotage. Ooh. Boss man.
Target destroyed.
Intruder! Defend this position!
I'm kind of scared now. There's a lot of these guys.
Area secured. I think you and I have a bright future together.
The rescue team is clear. They're heading into the New Freedom now.
Looks like you convinced Grant that us Ark Hunters can actually help out here. He said you can take one of the runners to get around. Pick it up at HQ on your way down.
Oh, there we go.
Otherwise, you're gonna need sturdier boots and a lot more guns.
So few little glitches. But
One of my medics found some supplies at the Accord Medical Clinic, but he said there's mutants crawling all over the place. Get him in there so we can get that gear.
I'll just this the regular weapon. B is like boost. there's a horn. Let's see.
May script be plentiful, and your bullets never run out.
It's on something.
Learning buttons, but they work very well. Also, seems like big map. There's a little chatting to type in. It's like there's a type.
You're a tough one, I'll give you that.
There we go. Not quite as good as the computer one, but it's good to put that in there. That is all I think I will do tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it.